Hi, good morning, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 581, and we are live in Southwest Florida in my beautiful backyard. If you are joining me live, please say hello. If you watch the recorded version, please also feel welcome to say hello. I've got lots of stuff to share with you this morning, so I will wait a few seconds for people to pop over from pre-chat and notifications and all that good stuff. But if you end up watching the recorded version, that's okay too. Always feel welcome to say hello. Hi, Nora Sue. Hi, Cranjeet. Excuse me. Excuse me. Good morning. Hi. Good morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. Hi, Pamela, Rita, Christine, Judy, Lily, Sylvia. Good morning, everybody. I did another attempt at trimming my bangs. Hi, Pamela and Carrie, Kathy, Petra. Good morning, Joe. Hi, everybody. And there are low-hanging plumerias, so I grabbed one for my hair this morning, too. Hi, Melissa and Linda and Jill, and wearing it on the correct side of my head. Thanks to everybody who gave me the heads up on that. Hopefully I'll remember now. Hi, Carol and Jackie, Margaret, Naomi. Good morning, Grace. Hi, G. Hi, Melinda, Melanie. Hi, Sylvia. Yes, I have lots of plumeria. Somebody just mentioned I've got a little bit of garden updates to share with you this morning. So if you are okay with that, I'm really excited to share with you. My beefsteak tomato seeds have sprouted. I have about 8 or 10 little baby tomato plants. Hi, Constance. Hi, Diane. Hi, Patch Adams. Good morning. All right, so let's start with the garden since some people are still arriving. We'll start over here. The one lemon tree that took off from seed is about 3 inches tall now. And look at all my baby tomatoes. Aren't they so cute? They are really small. What have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17 or 18 tomato plants. Looks like they all sprouted. They probably won't all live, and that's okay. Both of my orchids are blooming again, and they're different colors. I love that. And all my veggies are doing fine. The mandevilla almost has a blossom again, and you can see it's really taking to the trellis. So I'm excited about that. As soon as it grows past that, this little trellis system, I will be able to attach another piece. It's kind of like a Lego interlocking system. So the pack came with 6 of them, so I'll be able to make it a super long plant when it's time. I replanted my pepper plants, and they didn't look great the first 2 days getting replanted, but it looks like they're coming back now, so I'm happy about that. And check out all the plumeria. Look at this. Each branch has a cluster of buds. So as many flowers as I have right now, it's about to explode into even more flowers. I've got dozens of blossoms up there, and each branch has a cluster of buds that just isn't open. So it's just going to get prettier and prettier as we move along now. So very exciting. My fern's doing great. My spider plant's doing great. And that super old and hardy orchid that I've been talking to you about, it has several sets of 2 sets of blossoms. There's the 2 at the bottom and then a cluster of about 5 or 6 at the top. So looking good. Here's another angle of the plumeria so you can see all those flowers. Just crazy, right? So beautiful. Anyway, that's my plant. Oh, I didn't show you the aloe, but the aloe's just looking fine. It's fine. There's nothing unusual going on with it, and I didn't make it out there. I think I still need to cut my bangs a little bit more. Anyway, so that's 2 sets of trimming my bangs, and I haven't botched them yet, so I'm feeling good about that. So I will continue trimming them a little bit more. Definitely going to need to trim them more. Anyway, so did I miss anybody? I'm sure there's more people here. Lottie and Diana, good morning. Hi, Lisa. Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. I'm Kristin Omdahl, and this is episode 581. Hi, Glory. Thanks for joining live. If you're joining live, we'd love to hear from you. And if you end up watching the recorded version, that's okay too. I get notified of all of those comments throughout the day and can always reply to your questions or comments or anything at all. Hi Mary, good morning. So I've already posted links in the video description and in the comments to share some things that I'll be talking about today. And there'll even be a couple of extra things that I'm going to talk about today that you can expect to see after the podcast. So starting with the Willow knit lace vest that I'm wearing is done. The pattern is available on my website. You can find the free pattern page on my website, and there's also a link for the PDF pattern download that's ad-free for $1.99. Both of those are linked in the video description, and it uses Be So Baby yarn. The number of balls is dependent on which size you're making, and all of that information is listed on both pattern pages, so you can see how many balls you would need. This is colorway Forest Green, which is a very beautiful Mother Nature color. As you can see, it blends well with the trees in my backyard. And I wore it over a floral dress today to give you an idea of how pretty it can look more subtle when you wear it on a solid color high contrast layer underneath, which you'll see in the pattern photos. You'll see that you can pick up a lot more of the lace stitch pattern, but I thought that this was a way to feature the color of the yarn rather than the stitch pattern. So there's lots of different ways that you can style it. I also styled it with one of my handmade wooden shawl pins, which you can also get on my website, which I think is a fun way to style it. You could also style it with a clip, like those butterfly clips that we love from Amazon. You could style it with a butterfly clip too, or you could just leave it open. It's fine being left open too. See, so you could just wear it open. You get an idea for it? I like the shawl pin today, so I'm going to put the shawl pin back on. So just a real quick refresher, if you're putting a shawl pin in, you want to put both layers of the fabric together, then push in and back out through both layers, and that will secure it. Now that's whether you're doing this on a shawl or a vest or anything, what's our scarf. That's just how you add a super simple straight pin shawl pin. What else? What was next on my list to talk about? I know, I found my purse bases. Remember how I said I couldn't find them the other day? This is so embarrassing. Not only were they in plain sight, they were in plain sight where I spend the majority of my day. I spend the majority of my day winding yarn and shipping orders. And when I'm in my yarn winding station or area, they were right on my big work surface in there. So not big, but in my work surface. So I saw them yesterday and I'm like, really? That's the place you thought was a good place to keep them so you wouldn't forget? And well, yeah, in plain sight, right in front of where you look all day long. So you'd think I would have seen it, but I glanced right over them every time I frantically looked for them the other day. So without further ado, I want to show you these awesome accessories I found on Amazon that I'm so excited to use to turn into knit and crochet purses. So there's the inside, and then here's the outside. It has those awesome purse feet, which I love, so that the metal piece is what actually touches the surface when you set your purse down. It has these great holes so that you can use a crochet hook, a knitting needle, or a yarn needle to attach your yarn to the base and then work up. And then work up in your stitch pattern to create your bag. I bought, and I think they're $9 or $11, something in that range. I bought the tan and the black, and I'm going to make one knit pattern and one crochet pattern. So my question to you is, would you rather see color work or cables? I think a tapestry crochet and a knit slip stitch mosaic might be really fun, or we could do crochet cables and knit cables. So either way, and I still think the purse should be lined, to be honest with you. I think that this will be fabulous for creating a nice firm bottom for a purse. Very functional, but I do think that it would make a lot of sense to make the bag and then still line it so that you have that perfect structure. And I think it's something that you could use all the time for your purse, or make a really cool project bag that sits up on the floor or wherever you want to use it. I think I just saw Anne from Switzerland. Hi. Yeah, we're getting requests for color work and cables. That's awesome. So then I get to choose. Hi, diamonds? Dirt's better than diamonds. Good morning. Hi, Ains. Glad to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad to see you back. Ooh, it's so hot. Oh, these are going to work for fans today, too. Yeah, I can't decide if color work or cables. That's why I brought it up to you guys, because I'm like, they both sound like good ideas, but I didn't buy 4 bases. So I already need 2 bases, one for knit and one for crochet. So now I need to decide cables or color work. Otherwise, I'd need 4 bases. I guess we could get 4 bases too. It's not the end of the world to make 4 project bags that stand up. Oh my God, they're gonna be amazing. Be amazing as a project bag or as a purse. I'm so excited. Can you see why I was so excited now though? Aren't they great? They're not leather, which is great. I like stuff that's, really durable. And so this would be easy to wipe up and clean too. Love it. And especially with the feet on the bottom, but to be able to insert your crochet hook into this base and just get started. And yeah, speckled yarn bug, I learned which side was correct for a single woman, and because I'm single, I wear my flower on my right ear now. Christine doesn't know what color work over cable means. I am deciding whether or not we're going to do color work, tapestry crochet, and slip stitch mosaic knitting, or intarsia, something like that, or do crochet cables and knit cables. That's what I'm saying. Trying to decide whether we'll do cables in 1 color or color work in 2 colors. That's what I meant. Maybe I slurred my words. Apologize for that. It's very steamy out here today. Last night I saw the news for a brief moment before I went to bed, and it said it was 85% humid at 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, dang. It was 77 degrees but felt like 85 or something like that because of the 85% humidity. It's like, wow, summer's here. I missed some comments. All right, so there are links to these in the video description if you want to grab yours now. They are definitely going to be used in some soon to be made knit and crochet patterns, or if you want to develop your own, that's fine too. I just thought that they were really, really cool techniques, or really, really cool accessories that I found, and so if you want to grab them as well, the link is in the video description as well as in the comments. Hi, Donna. Yes, Christine, color work means changing color in the pattern as you work. Yep, exactly. Yes, Pamela, we run our air conditioning most of the year. I think that we turn it up. I mean, in our winter, it shuts off for a couple of days. That's very exciting when we can shut off the air conditioning and open the windows, but it doesn't last for very long down here. We're really in the subtropics here as far south as I live. Yeah, air conditioning most of the year, and really steamy when you come outside. Oh, there's no breeze this morning. That's the problem. Thank goodness for my purse bases. What would I do without them? Oh, I have a really awesome sneak peek to show you this morning too. So we're going to do a video premiere shortly after the podcast is over this morning. It isn't listed yet, but it will be listed soon-ish after the podcast is over, for the Lovey babies crochet pattern. How cute are these? So this will be a new free pattern page on my website, and a new ad-free PDF for $1.99 on my website, and a new tutorial video on my YouTube channel in today. How cute are they? They use Be So Baby yarn and a size E4 or 3.5 millimeter crochet hook, and you'll need two or three colors to make each one. So I use 2 colors for the body, the arms, legs, and ears, and then I used a 3rd contrast color for the eyes and the mouth. Aren't they adorable? So I think that they'd be great emotional support pets right now. So if you wanted to just hug them and squeeze them, or give them as gifts for somebody else to be able to hug and squeeze them, how cute are they? And so depending on how much fiber fill you put in there, you can make them more dense or you can make them more squishy. And I made them in 3 different sizes. And once you read the pattern, you could customize that to make it bigger if you wanted to as well. It's a very simple pattern. Very, very, very easy, and you'll see that when you see the pattern and see the video, which will all be up in the next couple of hours. And it's called the Lovey Babies. So whether you see the video get released here on YouTube or you'll see the patterns on my website, here's the little guy. He's the small. And then here's the medium guy. They were so much fun to make too. And if you've got somebody at home that's interested in learning how to crochet that's maybe a beginner, it's a super, super easy pattern. Probably one of the easiest animal patterns ever. I wanted to make this really scaled down to be super easy, so it's not even hard to sew the arms, legs, and ears on. It's super easy. So that will be out very soon. So that's my sneak peek, but that's like a good sneak peek. I know sometimes you guys don't like long-term sneak peeks when you can't see something quickly. That's a short-term sneak peek. You'll have all of this stuff or later today. Now, would you like a longer-term sneak peek too? I know sometimes that's hit or miss, but let's see. If you want a longer sneak peek, I've got one more thing to show you too. Melanie says yes. Grace says yes. Judy says yes. Val says yes. Nora says yes. Okay, well, I can show you some progress on my sweet Clara cardigan then. How does that sound? So, check it out. My sweet Clara cardigan is almost done. I've got the body done. I have one sleeve done. Now this hasn't been blocked yet, so the sleeve will end up being a little bit longer than that. And you can see my second sleeve is about halfway done, but definitely making some amazing progress on here. And I use Be So Sporty Bling in colorway Shale, which is the bamboo yarn with the thread of pure silver plied right into it. And I'm using 3 balls of Be So Sporty Bling to make size 36. And if you want to grab yarn, an estimate, I would look at the yarn requirements from the Sweet Clara cardigan with long sleeves. So it's going to start at 3 balls for the long sleeve version on the smallest size and go up from there. And there's the back. Looking so cute. I cannot wait to have it done. So I am trying to figure out how I will style it with for the photography. The pattern is pretty much written. The charts are done. I've got a gorgeous yoke chart for it and chart for the body. I still need to do the chart for the sleeves because the body's worked in rows and the sleeves are worked in rounds. So I've got one more final addition to the pattern. Then I'll need to run through tech editing one more time because of the addition of the sleeves, do the photography, do a tutorial video, and hopefully this will be out in another week or so, hopefully by the end of next week. But just wanted to give you a little sneak peek. It's so pretty. I'm so excited to have mine. Lots of fun things coming. And I won't tell you anymore, just say there's lots of fun stuff coming. Got something coming next week that I think you're all going to love, something new on the podcast. And that's all I'm gonna say. That's a sneak peek too. Yeah, the white dress is coming too, Christine. It's coming. I am working on it. Lottie wants to know how long it took me to make this cardigan. For some reason, the original Sweet Clara didn't take me long to make, the dress didn't take me long to make, and this didn't take me long to make either. For some reason, I can work really fast on this stitch pattern with this yarn and a 5mm hook. It took me a couple of days, I want to say, but I mean a couple of days of hustling and pushing myself to see how fast I could do it. So I definitely wasn't a Zen project the way I worked it. I mean, it would probably take longer if you wanted to do it a little more Zen style, but I was in a rush to try to get it done because I know everybody's so excited for it. Mark wants something for a man. Yeah, I definitely want to make stuff for men. I definitely want to do a men's collection. I don't have a male model at the moment. Marlon refuses to do that for me, so definitely need to figure that out. But yeah, definitely want to do a men's collection. I've been working on a collection for, oh gosh, 10 years. I already have the name of the book in my head. I'm not going to say it though, just in case anybody steals it. I don't want to say it, but I have the perfect name for a men's book or men's collection. Yep, so thanks, Ain. The angel bears, hi. Yes, it is a beautiful fern. That's a Boston fern, and I have a spider plant over here. This one's been in my family for 5 generations. What's Marlon been up to? He has been FaceTiming and Zooming with his friends and working on his music and spending a lot of time in his room. Nora Sue, you know what? I don't think they have a very strong flavor. Yeah, Marlon comes out for food. That's about it. I don't think the plumeria has a strong flavor. It's not as strong of a scent as jasmine or gardenia or lilac, but it is sweet. It is a sweet, beautiful fragrance, but I just feel like I have to get up really close to it to smell it. I mean, I can be walking down the street and smell gardenia half a block away, or not gardenia, jasmine a half a block away. Like I can just smell it when it's close by. Can't even see it yet, but I can smell it. Plumeria, I have to really get my nose in the blossom to smell it, and I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just the particular kind I have in my yard. I don't know. Don't know. Does anybody have any other questions? I have something coming next week for you guys that I'm so excited about. Yes, I am in Florida. I am in Southwest Florida, as far south as you can go on the West Coast. And those are called bougainvillea in my backyard. And yes, they do look a lot like azalea. Somebody else says they have spider plants. That's wonderful. Ains' son doesn't want to model either. Yeah, he's told me flat out. I barely got him to model that hat recently. Any possibility of mosaic crochet? Yeah, I've done mosaic crochet before too. Yep. Yep, so between the two purses, I just can't decide if I'm going to do knit and crochet cables or knit and crochet color work. Just haven't, so you know how that goes. It's just backburnered. Dirt Better Than Diamonds is from Central Florida. Oh, you're from here, but you're in Central Florida now. That's cool. I used to live in Central Florida. I lived in a town called Altamont Springs in the early 90s. You probably know where that is. It's north of Orlando. All right, so we've got a vote for cables, another vote for knit cables and crochet color work. That sounds fun too. Yeah, knit cables would be so pretty. What are those called for the purses? I would just call them purse bases if you're interested in them. There's a link in the video description and a link in the comments if you want to check them out. I love them. I can't wait to get started on them. Just trying to figure out, you know, techniques and colors. But I have in Be So Baby yarn, I have a chocolate brown color in stock right now that I think would be beautiful as a bag, and trying to figure out something else to do with a pop of color and a neutral. What yarn do you use with the babies? The babies are made in Be So Baby yarn. How fitting is that, right? So I use platinum and splash for this one, orchid and platinum for this one, and I use turquoise and orchid for this one, but any two combinations of colors would be fine. Oh, you could do them in a solid color too. You don't have to do the stripe. You could do the entire baby in one color, but I would use a contrast color for the eyes. I use navy for the eyes and the mouth. Oh, what yarn will I use with the bases? I think I'm going to use Be So Baby for these. I'm thinking about using Be So Baby for these because it's DK weight. I feel like DK weight's going to be a good size for the size of these holes. So making the bag in DK weight, Be So Baby yarn, and then lining it, I think it's going to be a really durable bag that'll be fantastic for a project bag that you can set on the floor. What about making them project baskets even? You could make a basket with this base. So whether you put handles on it or not, this would be great for a project basket that sits on the floor, a project bag that goes over your shoulder and sits on the floor, or a purse. I don't think that you can go wrong with these. I think they're going to be extremely functional for making a knit and crochet bag with Be So Baby yarn and adding lining and maybe handles. So we'll see where we get. See what kind of inspiration evolves from whatever stitch patterns and colors and techniques we end up using. And how it feels. Great questions, everybody. No, the pattern is not out for the Sweet Clara cardigan yet. I mentioned that that one was a sneak peek today. The Willow knit lace vest is available out right now. That one I've shared the links in the video description, and the pattern for the Lovey babies will be out later today. Hello, baby Bjorn. Did you want to come say hi? Who's your baby? Thank you, Dirt is Better Than Diamonds. Thank you. We got a super chat. What was, you can start anywhere. I've got some beginner projects. You can start with learning stitch patterns. You know, browse through my different types of projects. Dirt is Better Than Diamonds, and see what speaks to you. Depends on how beginner you are. You might want to start with practicing stitches, and then you might want to find a project that has both the pattern and the video already available, and follow along with both. And learning in multiple mediums like that, with both written pattern and with video tutorial, is a great way to learn something new. And if you ever have any questions, always feel welcome to ask. Hi, Paul. Hi, Joe. Thanks for joining live, everybody. Does anybody have any other questions? We've had amazing questions today. Thanks, everybody. You're more than welcome. That's what I'm here for. To keep everybody excited about being creative, right? Christine, no, I haven't shared a link for a purse handle yet. I haven't decided if I'm going to make them or attach them, but there are links for purse handles in my Amazon shop. Purse handles that I've used for several patterns in the previous book, 52 Crochet Gifts. All of those handles are listed in the Amazon shop. So if that's what you'd like to do, they are definitely there. I haven't decided what I'll be doing yet. Joyce just ordered Be So Baby yarn. Wonderful. As you will see from other people in the comments, a lot of people love Be So Baby yarn. It's DK weight, 100% milk fiber, super soft, and on sale for only $3.99 a ball. And we will have a brand new pattern for it later today. Yes, I do have the beginner, I do have a whole section of beginner crochet videos that are slowed down too. You're right. Lots of playlists. I've got well over 1,000. I think I have like 1,500 videos on my YouTube channel now. And what are we at? 500? Where are we at? 581 podcasts? Oh my goodness. But yeah, the Lovey Baby pattern will be out later today. I can't wait for you guys to see how easy this is. You could whip these out in no time at all. You can teach someone who's never crocheted before how to make these. It's all done in single crochet. And it's only a 3.5 millimeter hook, so not too small. And it gives you a nice solid fabric. Put a little bit of fiber fill on the body. You don't have to put any fiber fill in the legs, arms, or ears, so that's easy. Super duper easy to do. And we're not joining in the round. We work in a spiral so that you don't see any of the joins either, which is very nice. So all that will be out later today. Hi, Eric. Does anybody have any other questions? What day is it? Thursday? Thursday, okay. That means the surprise that I have for you guys starts Monday. Yeah, it won't start tomorrow. It'll start Monday probably. Latest would be Tuesday. it'll be Monday or Tuesday. But we have something exciting coming at the podcast you don't want to miss next week. Definitely don't want to miss. Oh, I need to cut my bangs again. They're driving me nuts. They're not staying. See, I don't like it when they touch my eyelashes. I want them to go a little shorter than that. My fear, though, is that when you cut them too short, then they look silly too. So we'll see. Thank you, Joe. This is a brand new pattern. I'll stand up so you can see it better. This is called the Willow Knit Lace Vest, and it is a brand new pattern that's been released on my website last night. So you can get the pattern in multiple sizes. It's a free pattern page on my website, or you can get an ad-free PDF pattern for only $1.99. And it uses Be So Baby yarn. So we have one stitch pattern for the top-down increase raglan yoke, and then a second stitch pattern that's a little bit larger scale for the lower body. And I think that they work beautifully together. And it can be worn open. When you go to the pattern pages, and they're both linked in the video description and in the comments, you can see that in the photo shoot for it, I wore it under a solid color dress that's high contrast, and you can really see the lace stitch patterns. Today I wore it over a print dress because I wanted to show you that you can feature different parts of a knit or crochet project depending on what you wear underneath it. Obviously with this outfit, I'm not focusing on the stitch pattern. I'm focusing on the silhouette and the color of the yarn that I used. It doesn't always have to be about the same thing. And when you compare what I look like in this outfit this morning with what I look like in the video, in the pattern photos, you're gonna be wowed by the fact that it's the same vest and it looks really a lot different based on what you wear with it. Hi, Renee. Yes, you could add buttons to the top, Lily, absolutely. Thanks, Gay, it does drape really nicely. Ain says it reminds her of a cathedral, cool. Joyce wants to make it. Wonderful. Yeah, so the pattern's available now. You can check out the free pattern page on my website, and you can download the ad-free PDF for only $1.99. It comes in lots of sizes, and it's done in a DK weight yarn, so it actually goes really quickly. I love it. I'm very happy with it. Thanks for sharing links, Judy. Yeah, so everything I've mentioned today is linked in the video description and the comments, and Judy's been adding links as we go in the live chat too. So however you want us to help you find the things that I'm talking about, the information is there. And if you can't find it, always feel welcome to leave comments when the video goes to recorded playback, and I can answer you from there as well. Hi, Klein. Good morning. Thanks for joining, everybody. All right, who would like to read some quotes? Let's read some inspirational quotes. Okay, here's Volume 1, Issue 1. Ooh, this is nice. This is Booker T. Washington. There is no power. I'm laughing because if I would hate to see a montage or a compilation of all of my little silly facial expressions and noises that I make when I pre-read a comment or a quote before sharing it with you, because I know that I ooh and ah before every single one. And I know that that's probably old and redundant, but I really do get that excited. That's why I made these books, because I've been using inspirational quotes as coping mechanisms and driving myself to be more motivated and more inspired and more positive my entire adult life. And so I'm really passionate about this, and I hope it seems that way and doesn't seem dorky, because I really do get excited every time I share these with you, because I do this for my own benefit and I'm excited to share it with you. So anyway, that's that. This is Booker T. Washington. There is no power on earth that can neutralize the influence of a high, pure, simple, and useful life. I love that. That is really powerful. Here's Volume 1, Issue 7. Robert Louis Stevenson, so long as we love, we serve. So long as we are loved by others, I should say that we are almost indispensable, and no man is useless while he has a friend. That is so beautiful. Love it. Volume 1, Issue 6. Andre Gide, be faithful to that which exists within yourself. Whoops. Let me try that again. Andre Gide, be faithful to that be faithful to that which exists within yourself. Yes, maybe that's a good one to remind us to go stand in front of the mirror and say something nice to ourselves today. I know it's a tough time right now, and I know it gets tougher by the different ways we're learning to adapt and communicate and react with other people. So just if you're not getting a whole lot of positive, warm, and fuzzies from other people, you always have yourself to rely on. So if you need to go into the bathroom and look in the mirror, give yourself something really sweet. Give yourself a compliment today, because I know we could all use it. Volume 1, Issue 3. All right, we just read this one. But I said I'm going to be random. Okay. Well, Walt Whitman. I suppose this is a quote we could actually listen to every day. This is one of those that is a daily reminder. This is Walt Whitman. Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. So true, right? You can always be reminded of that. Always focus on the positive whenever possible. Volume 1, Issue 4. Francis of Assisi. I feel like this is Groundhog Day now. A single sunbeam is enough to drive away many shadows. But we need these. We need these ones about sunshine and positivity. We absolutely need them. Absolutely. Okay. Just read that one too. Ooh, this is a good one. This is Thomas Fuller. If you have knowledge, let others light their candles at it. Isn't that great? So great from a teaching perspective, for sure. Thomas Fuller, if you have knowledge, let others light their candles from it. Awesome. Love it. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed the show and tell, the sharing of all the new patterns, the sneak peeks of stuff coming soon. We'll have the Lovey bunnies later today. We'll have Sweet Clara probably next week. We have the Willow vest available now. All sorts of yarns and books are on sale right now, so you can check that out on my website as well. Free shipping for $75 US orders and $150 international orders. If you love the podcast, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Click the bell notification button so you can always be notified every time I go live and upload a new video. And there's links for everything we talked about in the video description and more. There's links to all sorts of awesome stuff. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. I'll see you for the live premiere of the Lovey Bunny videos later today, where we'll get to chat in the live chat while we watch the video together, and you'll be able to ask me questions live. And then I'll see you here tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Bye, everybody.